Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I wanted to do a video on the Vanish foundation from Hourglass. Now their stick foundation in the Vanish stick foundation is one of my all-time most used and most favorite foundations. It's the only stick foundation I like because it just doesn't dry my skin out. It's really nice and creamy, has good coverage, and lasts on the skin. So I was really excited when they came out with a new Vanish liquid foundation. Liquid foundations are more my speed, and I heard that this was super full coverage. So this is not a first impression because I have tried this foundation out now for a while. For at least 2 weeks, I've been trying this foundation out, and I'm so excited because I really love the formula. So I'm just going to tell you the things that I've learned with it. Now there are 32 shades that come, and they did send me these 3 shades to try, and then they sent me a little note and said, hey, we tried to get as close to your shade as possible, but you know, if we miss the mark, then go ahead and let us know. So I did let them know because this was the one that I tried out at first, and this is in Buff, which is one of the shades that I do have in the stick foundation. And Buff was just a little bit too dark for me. It might be a good self-tanning shade, but what I did notice is that the 3 shades that they sent me, and I will show you all of them and swatch them, they pull a lot, like very yellow, but they do have like warm tone, you know, different tones, but just the 3 that they sent me pulled yellow. So then they sent me 2 additional shades, which I tried a sample of the additional shades, and I knew that one of them, I think it's Shell, is my match. First of all, the claims that this has are that it hydrates the skin, that you only need a half pump, which I will confirm for your entire face. It's full coverage, natural finish, 24-hour wear. It says it's a seamless finish liquid foundation. This does retail for $56, and it is 0.84 fluid ounces. Now the reason I think that the price tag is so high for typical foundations are 1 fluid ounce. I think the reason this is so high is because you need such a little amount. A half pump could cover my whole face, and honestly I prefer it that way because it's so high coverage that I think if you get a little bit too much, you know, it can be cakey because the coverage is so good and it just doesn't feel like anything on my face. Now they sent this brush, and I highly recommend this brush. Now I use this brush for putting on my stick foundation, the Vanish stick foundation. I love it. It is one of the best brushes ever. So I've been using this combination. They sent a new one. I've just been using my old one, but we're gonna bust into the new one to show you today. So let me swatch the shades that I have of this foundation on my hand, and I just want to show you just a variety, so maybe it will help you to pick your shade better. These are the shades that I have. I have Shell, Linen, Buff, Natural, and Sand. So these 3 were pulled a little bit more yellow, and these 2 were the additional shades that they sent me. This is the shade Shell is my shade, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with this one for this video. Okay, so it is a really nice glass foundation, and it sort of has this like flat top, but then like a trapezoid, almost shaped like a trapezoid basically. So that's the shape of the bottle. I just want to show you how little that you need. So that was a half pump on my hand, and I'm just going to take that and dot that on and just show you. Like how full coverage a half of a pump is, and I still have foundation left on my hand. So there is just the half pump on that side. I probably will go in with just a little bit more, but sometimes I add like the Becca Backlight Primer to this, and I like the combination of the 2 of them, the pigment from the foundation and then just the sheen and like the sheer volume that the other one provides. It's like almost mixes up this perfect sort of concoction for me, but I wanted to just show you the coverage in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this side of the face, and then we'll go in and see if we need a little bit more. Okay, so that is 1/2 pump of this foundation. Like such little foundation used. I am going to spray my brush a little bit. This is the Laura Geller Spackle Mist. Just going to spray just to dampen my brush a little bit. And I'm going to go in with like just a little bit more. Like the tiniest drop more of foundation. I'm just going to get right here on my cheeks because that's where I have the most redness. I haven't worn it 24 hours, but I wear it all day, and I even wear it to the gym, and it lasts through like workouts and everything. So it's just been a really good foundation. I know that the price tag is a little high, but honestly, the amount of product that you use to get a really nice full coverage, if you're a full coverage girl, which I am, then this is going to be a foundation that you really, really love. And I think you can get your money's worth out of it just because the pigmentation in it is so high. So hopefully it was helpful for you to see some of the swatches, at least of 5 different shades. I know there are 32 shades, and it says that they are very similar to what you would wear if you already have been matched in the stick foundation. It gets an A+ from me. It's definitely going to be one of my go-to everyday foundations. Like I said, I've been wearing it for a week now, and I have no cons besides the fact that some of the shades pull a little bit warmer than others. However, when I looked at my shades in the stick foundation, the shade that I ended up going with, Shell, was what I was wearing in my stick foundation. So hopefully this was helpful. Love the foundation. Give it 2 thumbs up. Let me know if you've tried the foundation. If you're interested in trying it, I will try and leave a link to it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.